Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm just going to speak for a bit, and then, if possible, can you all let me know if you can hear me in chat? Because the last time I had this stream, it was a disaster. My audio was super bad. So I'm just checking to see if you can hear me. Hey, Cynthia. Hi, Jomi. Can you all hear me? Okay, I'll assume people can hear me then. Anyway, okay. Welcome everyone to my stream. In today's stream, I'm going to be great. Thank you, there. In today's stream, I'm going to be designing my new portfolio. And actually, this is a series, so this is not the first one I've done. I did one a couple of weeks back with a guest, Obina. In case you missed it, you might want to check it out. But yeah, the idea is to do more live streams, and my thought is to do the ones where I would invite people to come over on the channel and we hack on a project, or we actually have a nice conversation. So I have one next week with another guest, which will be talking about a very interesting topic. I would not spill that yet. But yeah, the idea is just to come on, do live streams because I've always wanted to do it. I just keep shying away from doing it. So this is me putting myself out there and doing more streams. So yeah, let me know if the background music is disturbing. Like if you can't hear me properly, then I'll turn it off. But this is just something that I saw on StreamYard and I said, oh, this is cool. Let me just try it out. So anyway, let's get started. I will share my screen. Actually, before sharing my screen, I'm going to move this window to my laptop. So every time you see me looking to this other direction, just know I'm checking the chat. So I'll share my screen now. Great. So I don't have so much planned for this stream. I hope it will be like an hour. I don't intend to finish designing what I what I have planned in this stream. I would probably do another one or probably do one where I'm writing like code for the website. So as much as I can cover in an hour, I'm going to try to cover it. But essentially, what I have planned for this is to start working on the project because let me show you something. I've been thinking about doing this for like 3 months now. So I have this Notion board where I added like some inspiration and the goal for the project. My sister is supposed to help me, but she did not. My sister is a designer, by the way, and we're supposed to work on this project together. And I added like some inspiration for the things that I want to do, the timeline. But to be honest, I've really not had time to, work on it. So I thought it would be like a nice motivation if I actually do this live, right? That way I have like more accountability to finish it. Otherwise, I'll just keep pushing it for later. And I also have like another content in the works for this same project where I would be making a video on how I build the project using like Nox and Cloudflare pages. But that would be coming later. But we'll just focus on this, which is the design part, right? And I'll go back to Figma. In case there are designers in chat, please, I would need your help because I'm not a designer. I'm just like a front end developer. And sometimes I think I have good eye for design, but sometimes, I need help. So if you would love to, please leave comments in the chat as I'm working on this. Yeah. So this was the V1 of my portfolio that I designed here in Figma. I'm just going to zoom in a bit here. This is still my current website. If you go to giftegwenu.com or giftegwenu.dev, you would see that this was the design, or this is the design that I'm currently still using, right? But it's been like 3 years, and I feel like it's time to change it. I don't know. I think everybody goes through this phase when they're like, well, I don't like my website anymore and I need to change it, right? So I'm currently in that phase. I also am going to be changing my brand, and I'm sure everybody knows me as Gift Egwenu, but I recently started using this brand, the gift code on Instagram, and I also want to use that as my new domain name. So I'm changing everything. And this is like step one in the process, designing the website, you know. So I'm just going to head over to this website just so I share it while I'm talking. So this was my previous website. I still get comments from people telling me that they love it. And that makes me super happy because, I designed this thing from scratch by myself. And it's been 3 years and people still like it, which is nice. But I'm tired of seeing pink. I don't want pink anymore. I also have like a new. I don't know if you all have noticed, but I'm now like I've changed my what's it called brand colors to like very natural tones, brown, and I want to also have consistency right everywhere. YouTube, my website, Twitter, Instagram. So I'm trying to just make sure that I have like one brand everywhere. So yeah, that's the route that I'm going through. Anyway, I'll walk you through my Figma file. Right now, I have, like I said, this is the previous design here. This is where I'm going to be designing what I want to design. I also have requirements. So I'm looking at a very bare bones, simple website, nothing too fancy, just exactly what I had before, but with like a different look and feel. These are the pages that I want. I want a videos page, an about page, a blog, a uses page, and I also want to add my speaker profile on my portfolio. So these are some inspiration for um, where I'm going to be taking like some ideas from. I love this website. These are not all. I think I have some links in the Notion that I did not add there. But basically, I'm going to be looking at some of these people's websites for inspiration. Yeah, that's how we roll. I'll be checking the chat too. Oh my God, you have to be multitasking when you're streaming because yeah. Um, so where do we start from? Okay. So I mentioned I'm using a new domain and I already spinned off like a very simple bare bones website for it, giftcode.dev. This is like me making a clone of my link tree. I have a link tree, it's called link tree. I just made like a clone of it for now as a placeholder until I finish the design and make the website. So I'm just going to stop talking and actually do the design now. For this design file, I have two things in place. First, I created a style guide that I would like to use. Like I said, I'm using a new brand, new font, and I want it to stay consistent everywhere. So I'm also making like a very minimal design system to go alongside the website, right? So off the top of my head, I'm going to be starting from the home page. And for now, I know that I want to mirror what I currently have on my homepage, like just a simple page with my picture, my name, a brief introduction about me. I might change the structure that I have here, but I'll just start with that and see where we go from there. Okay. The first thing I would like to add is the navigation. For that, I can just start typing here. So I want an about, also want, um, videos, blog. I think I'll keep it with uses maybe. And I'm going to be using the fonts that I've been using all for all the other things that I do, and it's called Futura. Futura. I'm just going to search for it. This one. Yeah. So I don't know if starting with enough is a good idea, but we can always iterate on what we have. So I'm just going to move them all there. Actually, I can just drag everything. Gifts. Okay. Probably make them 16 pixels. I know that, I mean, for designers, there's always like rules and regulations for how you do like sizes and all. But for now, I'll just go with the flow. I know 16 pixels is like standard, so I'll use that. Uses log. I'm just checking on the chat just to know that I'm still live. I'm not talking to myself. Okay, great. So I'll try to align this properly first. Something just came to mind, and I think that should have been the first thing that I do before actually doing the nav. Um, so for this website, I intend to still keep my current light slash dark mode. So right now, I have like a light pink background and a dark shade black for dark theme, but I would like it to be white and black. So I'll just duplicate this page, post this page. So I'm making like two versions. One is light mode and one is dark mode. And for this one, I'll keep it light like this. Increase this a bit. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I think the padding needs to be aligned properly, but we'll come back to that. We will come back to that. Maybe this should work then. I think for me, when I'm designing, it has like I have like more than five iterations to the final product you finally see. So I might start off with something and end up with something else. I just move stuff around a lot. Um, let's look at some of the things that we have here for inspiration. I really like this website, White Panther. She does a lot of stuff that I like with her website. For I'm not trying to copy anybody. I'm just looking for inspiration. So I'm just going to stick to what I have now. Um, Sean's website is also very nice. Okay. Right now I don't have. I'm just going to go back here. I don't have a logo designed yet, but I'll just put a placeholder there here, and when I do that, I'll just replace it so I can use this as a placeholder. So, um, sorry. The next thing I want to do is to add like a blob about me, my picture, and all of that, and that will go in this section, right? Let me just type something random here. Uh, um, I don't know. I'll just take something from my bio, but for now, I will do make this. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, maybe. Okay. And I'll just copy something from what I have here. Use that. Maybe reducing it a bit to 30. See? Hmm. Actually, I don't. Let me Google it. 60, 30, 10 rule for color usage. Okay, I'll Google it. It's a classic paper that helps create a color palette for a space. It states that 60% should be dominant. Well, this is actually cool because currently I feel like I'm lacking in the color palette that I choose. I'll show you. So if I go here, I have, so yeah. So I'm currently using like these shades of color, right? These shades. But I don't think that they are proper because sometimes I use it. Sometimes I use it for like um what's it called now? The YouTube thumbnail, and they don't really match. It looks good here, the color combination. This is just two different colors, right? But I feel like yeah, I could pick a better gradient or a better color palette rather. And I think this would really help me. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Okay. I'm going to read it up and use it because the next thing I was going to do after this stream, because I wasn't going to do it in this stream, was to try to get more colors for the palettes that I have because I don't really like some of them. So I found this website, Color Designer, and I think with it I could create a nice color palette using just one. I think I just need to add. How does it work? Yes, color palette. Oh, okay. I thought it would allow me just add like a hex code for one color and then to give me suggestions for some nice color palettes. Isn't that how it works? Yeah. Anyway, thank you for sharing that. I'm going to bookmark it so I don't forget to look it up. Thank you. Hey, Sylvester. Hi, for anyone just joining, I'm currently working on my new portfolio and I'm doing it live, just going with the flow, no plans whatsoever. But the goal is to at least get a version 2 of my current portfolio, which is this one. And I'm changing a lot of things. I'm changing colors, I'm changing fonts, I'm changing content as well. So yeah, that's what we're working on the stream. So for today, I'm just going to try to get at least the bare bones of the homepage without the colors, because I've not decided on the final color palette that I would like to use. I thought I would do that in this stream, but let's see if we have enough time to do that. Yeah. I also want to include a picture of myself, and I'm still thinking if I want to use my memoji. So I have these two pictures here. Um, this is fictional gifts. I like to wear a blue always, every time. So I think this looks like me. I'm not sure. Or I actually have a different one I would use. Somebody commissioned, not somebody, an artist commissioned a portrait of me. And I think that's what I'm using now. Let me just go back and check. Yeah, yes. But I think I would use something else. But let me just save it. Um, I'll see if I'll reuse it, but I'm not sure I'll use that one. Or I'll just use an actual picture of myself because there's this thing that people people say, I don't know, I feel like it's okay to use a cartoonified version of yourself, but at least try to make sure it looks like you because if I come to your website, I want to see somebody I that at least looks like the owner of the website. Like for example, maybe I won't use this. I just created that for fun and for the this version of the site. Yeah. So if I want to, I'm going to use a different image. Probably, let me look for an image I'll use. I think I have some images here in Notion. Okay. Interesting. My laptop is okay. I'll use this image because I really like it. But I need the original version. Okay. Yeah. So move that. Yeah. Oops. Not super big. I feel like I'm recreating my old website. No, no, that's not what I want. It feels so much. It feels too. Feels like it's the same layout. I think I want to change that. So I'm just going to move the text out. Why is this? I'll move all of this out here and look for a different layout. It doesn't have to be like bio and image. It can actually be something else. But let me see what other people are doing. Actually, that's what everybody does, right? It's, for example, this is Ryan's website. Okay, this doesn't even have anything. This is Emma's, I think. Yeah, I think that's like the default for people to just have like an image and their bio by the side as the first thing you see on the website. So I'll go with that. But I think I'll use a different layout. But I don't know what that would be. Where's the example that I got? Okay. The about can carry most of your images, right? Actually, I actually have that. I have like a separate about page, and I intend to have that here too, where I would have an about page with an image. So maybe let me just do what I'm doing and see what it looks like. Because to be honest, the thing with design is the final look would, if the final look makes sense, then you stick with it. Otherwise, you just keep changing it. You're not supposed to be doing that. So, it's 70 on that. So for now, I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to leave this image by the side. Maybe what I can do is also like do another version, like commission this image to be cartoonized like the one I did here, because I really like this one. Or I just leave it like that, I don't know. But for now, we'll leave it here and we want to make it, how do you do that thing? How do you make like it a circle? I think like that. Okay. Yeah, has to be 60. In case you have any ideas for me. Hi, Anne. Hi, Chuka. Oh, I can get ideas from Dribble. That's true. Okay, let me do that. Just closing all these links. Every time I type Dribble, I don't know if it's just me. Every time I type Dribble, I always miss the extra B. But Google would always correct me. So I don't see that it's triple B. I always think it's just two B's. So what am I searching for? Personal websites, maybe. Yeah, I think every time I come to Dribble, I'm just very confused because there are so many things you can do, right? But let's see. Okay, I can get from web designs not related to portfolio websites. Interesting. Um, oh, I like this. I think for most of the at least about session, I won't call it an about session, but like the introduction, telling people who you are, it's typically always in that format, like your name and then your image by the side. I've not really seen, I like this one too. I've not really seen something else that, except people just omit that session and they don't put it. But everybody that adds that is always in that format. You can even see it here in Dribble. So I think what I would do is leave it that way. But actually, I love this. But I don't know that. Oh, I have to sign in. Interesting. Now I don't know where that link is. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to go back here. Okay, this is it. Why is it not showing it to me? This is the one I want. Okay. Yeah, I like this. The only thing is, I think I can actually do this because I've been practicing. I have a, I have an iPad where I draw sometimes, very rarely, but I'm practicing my sketching skills with this app called Procreate, and I think this is something I can do. I can't draw this. I can't draw myself to look like this, but I can do like the mini details behind. So have like my image with like things like this. Okay, I think I'll do this. Let me save this. How do I save it? Because I like it. Yeah. I can also check Behance. Okay. That's a lot of inspiration. Oh. I'm going to be very confused. Behance. What do I search for in Behance? But I think I saw some other ones that I liked. Mm, yeah, this one. I like the thing behind the guy, like the circle. I don't know. I don't know if I can make it, or yeah, I like it. I'm going to save it too. So what I would do is, at least for this session, oh, this is super nice. For this section, that's where I have my name and my image. I'm going to leave it very bare bones for now and come back to it. So I'll leave it like this, and then I'll come back to it and make sure that I have something, at least make it pop. For this, I think this works. Okay. There is something that I see people do with their Figma, but I don't know where to turn it on. So you have like grids. Maybe I know where to turn it on, but I can't find it. Maybe this is it. No? Layout grid. Okay, maybe yeah, this is it. But it looks different when I see it. I don't know. Maybe that would help me with alignment because I'm not sure I'm getting the alignment correctly. Auto layouts. Yeah, that I don't know what that did, but I think that rearrange the file to what I don't want it to be like. Maybe like this. No? Yeah. A lot of things on Figma I don't know how to use. I only know how to use the basics that I need. And I know I can do more stuff with all of these tools here. I think this is the one I'm looking for, this layout grid. But when I see it, I think it has like 8 or 12 grid. Yeah. Okay, helplines. Where do I find that? Uh Maybe this is what I want actually. Let me see. 12. Yeah, but it looks different. Okay. So I check. Maybe oh yeah, this is what I need. Yeah, yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, this is columns, but I want it to be maybe 12. Okay. Yeah, thank you. This is what I was looking for because I see it a lot and I'm like, okay, how do I turn it on? I should select rows. Is that not what I selected? Columns, but I need no, I think I need it to be columns because that way it will help me, right? Click on grid and select columns. Yeah. Click on grid. Oh, that's confusing. This is what I want. You could use 140 pixels margin. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, 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 okay. Nice. Let me see. That's too small. Oops. Oops. 140 sounds good. Then I realign my stuff to be inside that, right? Because ideally on the website is going to have its own margins, right? So I think this is nice. Thank you. Margin 120. Click on those 30. Yeah. Which margin should I use? You are confusing me. 120. Let me see. 120. Okay. To be honest, by the time I'm doing like the actual code, I might change a lot of these measurements that I'm doing here in Figma. So my CSS might be different from what I am using here. But I'm going to try as much as possible to get it to look, yeah, to get it to look at least almost the same with what I designed. So this would be smaller, I guess. Smaller. I think it's fine for it to be at the edge of the line too, right? Because then this comes in here. Nice. Okay. I like, at least I like the progress that I'm making. Um, so the next section that I want to add is I'm thinking either latest videos or latest articles because I also have, so I have two pages, right? I'll have a videos page where I'm going to be pulling the videos that I make on YouTube to this page, right? And I also have like a blog page, but I'm thinking maybe I'll just add both of them. So latest video, latest blog post, right? So let's do that. Thank you all for your suggestions. I really appreciate it. Um, I think this is blocking me, so I'll move it away. And yeah, so latest video, maybe just one video. I'm not sure how that would look. I think I'm going to check out a friend's website because I really like hers to Nicole. She's actually my guest for next week, so I can as well steal some of her ideas. How do I find our website? Nicole van der Hoven. Yeah, because I saw that she also has lit. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. And I think someone else has this thing too. Maybe Debbie Codes, where they have like a featured video on their landing page. Okay, no, she doesn't. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just add like one video because if I put a grid here and have more than, if it's latest video, it should be the latest one, not like the last 4 to 5 videos, right? That I want to add. So I'll just put one video. And for that, I'll create this, just a fancy placeholder. I think YouTube is 1280 by 720, right? I think so. Oh, it's going to be smaller actually because of the right. It's called inspiration. It's not stealing. Yeah. Okay. Let's zoom in a bit. Actually, I should be checking my timer as well. Okay. Because I want this to be an hour long stream and I can always come back to continue whenever. But the point is, I want to be building in public, right? To give me more inspiration to finish it. So I'll make this 40. Actually, I should stick to. I want my website to be as accessible as possible. So my first heading should be H1. So I'll probably create a style guide thing here where I have like the pixels. So for now, I'm just going to freestyle and leave it the way it is. But when I'm writing the code, I'm just going to follow exactly the pixels that I have set for the headings. Um, I don't want this to be bold. Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah. I don't really like this font that I'm using because it's a little bit too thick, I guess. This is like, it doesn't have, actually, it should have, but maybe I did not download it. The only variant that I downloaded is medium bold, condensed bold. So I think I'll still need to download like a lighter version because this is too dark for me for a test text. Yeah. So we'd add latest video here, and this goes here. Let me check the chat. Okay. I think I can go to YouTube and like make a screenshot of a video that I have and just put it, or I can just go here because I have like I designed my YouTube what's it called? YouTube thumbnails here, and I can just copy one of it and use for now. Mm. So remember how I said that the colors were not the colors that I chose are not properly matching. So this is what I mean. Like for some of the thumbnails that I have, I am not really feeling the color combination on the image because of course some of the thumbnails already have like very highlighted images, so it doesn't really match. Like this one, I didn't like it. That's why sometimes I just end up using white because I'm not feeling the palette that I have. This one, so I'll probably change it. Let me just take this one and change that to P. Oh, okay. So I have to reduce. Oh, because it's an image. Why is it cropping it? Why is it cropping it? I want it to just resize it and it's cropping it. Okay, that's not what I want. I should try Inter. Is that a name of a font? Maybe Google font has it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let me see if I can find the Futura here. Yeah, I think it's a font that I got from somewhere else, and I can't remember where I got it. Okay, it's from Envanto. So I have Envanto, and this is what I use for some of my stock things, stock images, music, and whatever for YouTube. So they have fonts as well. I think I got Futura from here, right? If I didn't get it here, where did I get it? Because I need a lighter version of it. Otherwise, I'll just look for another font. Because I think it's also okay to use two or three fonts in your website as long as they align. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure why this thing is doing this. So I'm trying to reduce it and it's cropping the image. I'm not, oh, probably it's the frame. That's why it's cropping that way. Try grouping them and then resizing or remove it from the frame. Okay, Faith. Yes, you're the one that is supposed to be doing this work. Oh. um, Let me try this one. Okay. So I should group it, right? Still not doing what I want it to do. Oh, okay. I'm coming. I'll check the font you just mentioned, but I need to figure this one out. See, there's no time. I'll just take only the image. I think it's because I merged like two images here. So I'll try to group these two images and resize it. Hopefully it doesn't crop. Yeah. I'll just use that. Mm, yeah, should be good. So yeah, I like I s- like I think something is wrong. I think it's fine. The feel, I think it's behind. Is it behind, or is it my eyes? Or the grid thing is making it feel like it's. Let me turn it off first and see what it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Latest video. That's the first section. And then the other section that I need to create is latest articles, but how I want group it. Click K on your keyboard and move it. I think I already moved it to K. What does K do? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for now. I think what I'm doing is like almost like wireframing, if I'm correct, because this is not the final version of what I would create, but I'm just first of all filling out what the page would look like, and then I can come back to each section and change stuff. For the next section, I want to add a latest articles. I'm thinking that would be the night that recent post, maybe I'll call it that. So I currently have that on my website, and let's see what that looks like. It's like 3 cards or 4 cards that I included, but I'll change the layout so it's not just 3 or 4 cards. I think Sean has is almost looking like what I have too. Oh, I like this. 3 cards and then other links too. But it means that these links won't change then. Most popular talks. Nice. Um oh, I also need to add my newsletter. Newsletter that I've refused to keep up with. I like what Lissy has here. Where's it? She has just 3 posts, and I think I'll go with this. Inspired by Lissy. So where's my website? Oh my god. Okay. So I would add latest posts. Yeah, probably opacity is low, but I can't really tell. Maybe because I grouped it. It's actually 100%. Yeah, it's 100%. But I think what's happening is this stripe thing is making it feel like it's not, because when I turned it off, I could see the image properly, right? So I'm not sure why it looks like this. Let me zoom in. Yeah, it's definitely the stripes. So I'm going to use recent posts because I already used latest video. And I'm not sure who said it, but let me see. I think it's Emmanuel that said I should use, yeah, I should use, what's the name of the font now? Oh my god, it's so hard to keep up with the chat. Inter. So let me search for it. I think Futura is from a font. I don't know if you know that font, but I think that's where I downloaded it from. Probably should be because I don't have an Adobe subscription. So Futura. Yeah, this is where I got it from. But there's a lot of Futura. Oh my god. Which one did I download? Yeah, I'm going to look for it because I need the lightest shade of it to also use. Yeah, I have too many tabs open now, so I'll go back here. Latest video. For this, I want to use Inter. Light, regular. I don't know. What do you guys think? Uh, Let me zoom in very well. I don't know. I'll just leave it like that for now. With the fonts and the images, I'm going to change them if I'm not feeling it. But for now, I'm doing the recent post, so I'll move that a bit. Maybe center it. Maybe. Oh, we have 7 more minutes left on this stream. Okay, let's try to see if I can finish this home page and then we call it a day. But latest posts. So I'll create one and then duplicate it. I want this to be white with a stroke, maybe. What do I want to have? I want to have a title. How I moved my blog to. I don't know what I'm typing. I'm just going to take an example from here. Okay. New job. This. Oh, nice. Then I need a description. I do have a Futura Medium. Yeah, I also have a Futura Medium, but the problem is Medium to me don't doesn't look like I'm looking for a regular, right? So this is what it looks like. So this is medium and this is the lightest shade that I have. But I'm thinking there should be like a Futura regular, right? I think that would be exactly what I want. But I don't think because I downloaded everything. There is. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to come back and download it. I think there is. Fira Sans. I've also used Fira before. I don't know if that even exists. Okay. I think I just found a Futura regular. Let me even see what it looks like. But I would download it later and come back to it. But just so we move away from fonts and finish this up, I would just add this description here. Uh, and D, command D. So duplicate it. Oh shit. I was only duplicating the box. So I need to group it first, right? And then duplicate. So I want just 3. Oh, this is too big. Oh shit. Um, so I'll make it a little bit small to obstruct because I already grouped it. Wow, gifts. Wow. What am I doing? Is there a way? I think there is something I'm doing here that makes it like if I resize both the text. Is there a way to stop that from happening? Because that thing is annoying. See, right? Anyway, this is what I want. I think it's too big, so I'll reduce it and ungroup this, ungroup and font 30, 30, 25. Stream is not so bad though. Because I was like, before I did it, I was like, will anybody be paying attention to what I'm doing, or am I just going to be talking to myself? Well, I'm happy to come on here and do more of this if you all want me to do it. And I think I can spare 1 hour per week to do this every other week or every week. So make this 16. I'm using StreamYard. The last time I used OBS and it was fine, but it took a lot of work to get it to work. It took a lot of effort to get it to work. But when I was live, my audio was terrible. But my guest Obina had like good audio. So I just decided to use StreamYard. And with StreamYard is easier because I don't have to do any setup. Because setting up OBS is so much work. So duplicate this and here. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm more organized. I just need to do this properly. Group it and duplicate and duplicate. Oh, okay. So it's still too big. Let me see what this looks like. Oh my god, gift, what are you doing? Maybe two is enough. Or I have to still reduce the size. But essentially, I want to have like 3 posts here, like 1, 2, 3, like this, right? So we'll reduce it again, fix the text. Yeah, I actually made a video. If you're interested, you can just watch a video. I talked about my new job in a video, so you can watch that. So, but yeah, the blog post that I posted is basically a video. It's not a blog post, but you can also check it if you want to. Make this 20. Okay. I think this looks good. Maybe it's now too small, but to be honest, at this point, I'm done. So I'm going to duplicate it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the idea. I just want to have that and then move it here a bit. Yeah, it looks too small, but yeah, I'll make it a little bit bigger just so I don't waste more time here. My time is done, but we can still chill. Let's still chill. The final thing I would like to have on this page, probably I want to reduce the size that I have, so that's not making me feel like I have to finish it up. I have to add content all the way. The last thing I would like to add here is like a contact form. Maybe not a contact form, but like links to my social media or something like that. And then I'll compare to what I currently have and see if it's looking exactly the same, and then I'll change it. Yeah. I just feel like for like a first iteration, this looks good, at least for me. So let's see what I can add. Conferences, projects, posts, links. Yeah, I want to add links. But does it really make sense if I add links when I already have a nav bar? Let me see what other people have. I checked Nicole's website. Content. I'll hide this. Latest video, content, and links. Yeah, this is what I was actually thinking of doing. Or links. Makes sense. So if I go back here, I used to have a contact thing, and this is broken. But I don't know why. I don't know if anybody actually used this button, but it was a bit pointless. If you want to have a contact form, have a contact form. But this is sending people to so this is a mail to link, and it's going to send you to like your email client, and then you have to send me an email. But I think that doesn't make sense. So I'm not going to do it again. Instead, I would just keep the whole contact form thing and add links like I currently have here, right? And that would we'll call it a day for the homepage. This is not going to be the final version, by the way, so I'm going to reiterate on it and come back. But for now, let's end the stream with that. Here, maybe move this a bit. I also need to do the design, sorry, the mobile version. Can anybody let me know? Hey, Alba, hi. Can anybody know? Let me know, because this is something I was thinking about earlier with design. So you know how if you're building a website, you have to first do the mobile first design, or mobile, I don't know, mobile first design. Is there anything like that? Like, should I have designed the mobile first before actually doing the desktop version? If you're a designer, please let me know, because I don't know. I'm just doing my own stuff. Yeah. I know Alba uses Figma a lot. So Alba, please, if you can answer that question, definitely I would love that. You're supposed to do the mobile first. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I said I was going to finish it off with links, so I'll just do that. Twitter, Twitter. Maybe the icons will do, and not just the text. Let me see. Or both, or not. So this, just the text, or just the icons. Yeah, I think for me, I don't know. It's like hold. They say old habits die hard. I've always like had this thing where I first go with the desktop, and then with that do the mobile, because for me the mobile should be easy. It's just to change the layout, display flex basically on what I currently have, and I should be done like in like 5 to 10 minutes, I guess. But I think it's going to be harder for me if I was doing mobile first, because what I'm thinking in my head is how it will look on the desktop. But anyways, it's just something I need to change as per my old habits. Yeah. Let's finish off with the links and then we'll call it a day. Twitter, Instagram. By the way, if you're not following my Instagram account, I mentioned that I'm changing my brand to the gift code dev. So I have an Instagram account, the gift code underscore, right? So you can follow me. I'm posting a lot of tech stuff on that account. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I think anyone goes for a front end developer. Yeah, a lot of these roles depends on like two things, right? I feel like if you're working on a team, if this was like a work project, I would definitely stick to like the specified standards for the team. Like I wouldn't just go off and say, "Oh, I should probably do it my own style." No, I will stick to what patterns we're already following the team. So if we're doing mobile first, I'm going to be sticking to that. I'm going to be doing mobile first. But because this is like a personal project, I feel like I have like leeway to do what I want to do with it. I just want to have like the finished version. So how I do it, I don't know. I don't care. Actually, I care, but I don't know. That's why I actually asked if I'm doing it the correct way because I was not sure how it works for designers, if they do mobile first or not. Um, Another thing you should know about me is I can't do two things at the same time. I can't talk and type. So, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, what else? LinkedIn. Oh no, Polywork. Another platform that I have been telling people about, I can't just shut up about it every time, is Polywork. In case you don't know it, you can use my code. This is my code to sign up. It's still like in invite only, but my code is gift basically. So if you're interested, you can use that code to sign up for it. So yeah, it's basically a modern LinkedIn. So you see, I was about to type LinkedIn. I was like, no, Polywork. I can actually show you on my profile because I'm actually very obsessed. So this is not what I'm supposed to be doing, but here this is Polywork and this is me here. I have been posting since I think July. I'm not sure when, but last year. And basically, it's a way of sharing your work, not just your professional, not just the professional aspect of your work. That's why I really like it. You can also like share your interest if you're interested in like hiking. You can also post, updates about that or cooking or whatever. But I like it because I use it as a way of tracking the stuff that I'm doing. So all the way from like my first job as an intern, I have it here. Let me scroll all the way down. So it's a timeline, and that's something I really like. I like the timeline format of it. So I have like when I first started my first dev job, and I just keep updating it every time I do something new. So up until when I started, what was this? Oh, I started making content and all the way to where I am right now, right? So I use it a lot. I use it a lot. I just wanted to share that. So in case you're interested, you can use that code that I shared, gifts. Back to this. So we wrap off Twitter 20. I might end up just using the icon instead, but I think for now I'll just use text. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Polywork. I'm very happy that at least I made a bit of progress on this project because otherwise I'll keep pushing it away and other stuff will take my time. So yeah, I'm happy I was able to make progress here. So I'll just add this on the line to all of them. Let's see what we're able to do. Let me make this. Just add a bit of that there. Well, it looks. Thank you, Alba. It looks very. It looks like a wireframe, basically. But I think for now it looks good. I've made progress. I've made good progress. I think so. So for the next stream, I'm going to come back with this. Probably I would have finished it, to be honest, and maybe I'm working on the code. But if the next time I have like a stream where I'm just showing you the project that I'm working on, I'm still going to be talking about my portfolio up until when I finally publish it. But yeah, this is good progress, at least for now. And I would I'll leave it here. I need to stop touching it because I'm spoiling it. Yeah, let me see what it looks like in full screen. Uh, ooh, why is it like this though? Or maybe I'm using a wrong size for a laptop. Actual size, no. It's just anyway. I'm just going to close this and go back here. I think I need to confirm the frame size to make sure it fits like an actual desktop so that I would change. I think that's the first thing I should have done, but I just made a frame and just started working. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining the stream. I would pause this. I'll pause this and come back here. Stop sharing here. By the way, I wanted to add something before I leave. I'm using StreamYard and I found that they have this very cool feature. So I can show you two cameras at the same time. I was going to do it before, but I totally forgot. So maybe I would use this for like some other time while I'm streaming. You can see my side view from the other side while I'm talking. But yeah, I think I like it. And I also like the I think since the last time I used StreamYard, they've added a lot of things. So looks good. Anyway, this is where I end this stream. I will come back next week with a guest. Her name is Nicole. I already showed you her website, but we are going to be talking about developer advocacy, and I'm super excited to be talking to her because she's also a developer advocate. Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.